May I ask you how you've been? Would I have the words to say? I've forgotten how to feel, how to call you by your name. Barely recognize you now. All your words are turned to stone.
Lies we've told ourselves, whether you're a new Christian or have been walking with the Lord for decades. We all have struggled with believing lies and have downright bought into them at one time or another.
I'm gonna give you guys my skincare routine. Recently, I've been using Roche Posay. It's honestly been like over 6 months and I have no complaints about La Roche at all, except for the price. But I have like a separate daytime skincare routine and nighttime routine. Stick around to the end of this video to see what I use in the nighttime. But this is my morning skincare routine. I use this face wash that I just showed you guys. Then I go in with their hyaluronic acid serum. This serum is literally the holy grail. After that, I use another serum, their vitamin C serum. This is really good for like giving me a nice glow. And then lastly, for my daytime moisturizer, I use their Toilerine Double Repair SPF moisturizer. This has SPF 30. I've never really been a sunscreen girly, but I've learned the importance of sunscreen recently, and so I'm glad that this kind of has it like already built in. What I really like about this particular cleanser is that it doesn't really like get smudgy, like really soapy on my face. Cleansers that I've used in the past that's done that actually left my skin feeling like incredibly dry. This doesn't do that to my skin. It feels really clean, but it doesn't feel like it's too dry. Okay, so now that it's like kind of like set in, I guess, y'all, I really don't know. I'm just gonna rinse it off. Now I'm going in with the hyaluronic acid serum. This is like my favorite step in my skincare routine, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why. I literally only have to use like 1 drop of this serum. I put it right on my forehead. It literally spreads all throughout my face. One drop. My skin already feels so much more like hydrated. It's not dry at all. It's like nice and like plump. Next, we're gonna go in with the vitamin C serum using 1 drop. Oops, same thing on my forehead. I think I got something in my eye. My skin literally eats it up. Now for the last step, the moisturizer. I put it all around my face, and then I also put like a little on my neck as well. And that's my skincare routine.
Don't you know you make me nervous still? You pull my thoughts apart. Though I've been trying to get you
This is not gonna work. No. I am trying so hard to make like this makeshift tripod situation I have going on like work. It's not really working out right now. I'm like slouching in my chair for y'all to see my full face. If I sit up, this is literally what you get. I tried pushing it back a little bit for you guys to get like more of my face. This is my first video that I'm making in a while. I've honestly been struggling to create content for like the past 6 months probably. I don't even know. It's been really long. I'm having this buffalo chicken flatbread pizza I made earlier, and I just warmed up the last slices in the microwave. I feel like so much has been going on, which is expected because it's been so long. It's a real problem, y'all. It's like a combination of adulting, being too busy to record anything, running out of ideas of what to record, wanting to live in the moment. Like, the odds have just not been in my favor, to say the least. Oh my gosh, I have a meeting? Oh yeah, did I mention that I'm at work? I work from home, for those of you that don't know. I didn't realize I have a meeting in 10 minutes. There goes the notification. So today is Wednesday. I didn't have that much meetings today. I just got out of this meeting. I have another meeting. And then after I get out from work, I have tea time. Not a crazy day, but as you can tell from the time, it's pretty late in the afternoon. It's 3 p.m. I start work at 10 every day. Today has actually been a super productive day. I've been trying to get ahead on a lot of the individual tasks and stuff I have to do. I work for a marketing agency. I don't do like in-house marketing for a particular company. And so what that means is that I have multiple clients. Nichana, slide 23, just a duplicate slide you had in case there were more posts to add. Don't know what they're talking about. Let me go check. Slide 23. So that problem is solved, but I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yes, I think I was explaining that I work for an agency, which means that I work on multiple client accounts. Sometimes the workload can be a little bit heavier. And so days like this where I could actually get ahead of just like my list of responsibilities, one, is very rare, but two, it's such a great feeling. Working in marketing, like you have a lot of creative tasks that you have to do, like designing assets, coming up with campaign concepts, copywriting, all of that cool stuff. And then you also have more of like the analytical side of things, like doing reports, looking at your KPIs, running ads, paid media, all that different stuff. I kind of like work in both. It's currently the beginning of the month, which means that I have reports due for every single one of my clients from the previous month. That's something I'm gonna work on later today. But I do have a cool IG story package that I have to put together for one of our sports brands. And so I'm gonna work on that right now. For the most part, my entire team works fully online. We do have like a office that we can go into whenever we want to. It's completely optional, but for the most part, everything that we do is online. And so we're gonna go into my to-do for today. These are just the instructions that's laid out, basically telling me to create 2 different story packages. I'm gonna use this blog post that has like different hacks and stuff and put all of this information into an Instagram story. And then the other one, the instructions are super vague, which I kind of like sometimes because that gives me creative freedom. I just have to put together a first day of summer story package. So I'm going to start off with designing the camping story package because that seems really fun. I would give you guys a walkthrough of what I'm doing, but this is just going to turn into a tutorial, and I trust that most of my subscribers can care less about how to create an Instagram story package. But I am going to show you guys what it looks like throughout the process, and then I'll show you the final results. So it'll just be like little check-ins. This is what I have so far for the story package, but I just don't know, like, I don't love it. I'm gonna keep going at it, but this is like my first draft. You guys, that meeting I just had for work was literally the funniest meeting ever. Some of our clients are just hilarious, bro. I did have to pause the Instagram stories for that meeting, but I'm gonna get comfy. Just going to relocate to this very comfortable beanbag on the floor. Unfortunately, these stories are not really coming out the way I envisioned. I think I'm just gonna take a break and give it another go a little later. I am about to log off from work. It's so crazy how fast the day goes by. After this, I have tea time. And then I am going to watch the NBA Finals game tonight. I did want to just really quickly chat. I recently just got back from California, and then also I went to a retreat in Virginia Beach. I have so many more trips planned throughout 2023, and I'm really excited for those. I really just want to use this year to just traveling and exploring other places. There's so many parts of the world that I want to see, and so whilst I have the opportunity to do it, I've been trying to take advantage of it. Outside of work and travel, I've been experiencing so much like personal growth. It's actually really, I was gonna say it's crazy, but it's not crazy. But I think it's really cool just to be able to witness like your own growth and maturity, I would say, as well. I think it does just kind of like come with life, like the older you get. But I do think that growth and maturity is also a choice, and some people don't choose it. I personally feel like through me just like constantly being surrendered to God and just always like striving to go about things like the way that he would want me to, I've seen like that obedience just lead to my own like personal growth. I've seen my love for God just blossom and grow and deepen so much. Man, it's just so beautiful, like just to experience like a genuine relationship with him. I feel like for a long time God was just like a figure in my life and someone I knew that I needed. But with him becoming more of like a friend to me, it's like I really don't have the words to describe it, honestly. I know that I'm confident that it's just something that everyone deserves to experience in their own lives. And so definitely recommend like just exploring that idea of a relationship with God if it's something you've never like thought about doing, or maybe it's not something that you're actively pursuing. I'm an open book, and I love to do whatever it is that I could possibly do to help people in their own like pursuit of a relationship with God. And so feel free to reach out to me. I really am grateful for this platform, and I aspire to be able to get back on here more like frequently and share more of my life. But like I mentioned earlier, there's just a lot of different factors that make that difficult for me. I have to figure out like what it looks like to work through those things. There are some times where I do have the time for YouTube, but I literally feel like I don't know what to share. And then honestly, like when I am doing things, I am having fun, there are experiences that I get to experience. But there are things that I could share that would be like interesting to my viewers. I just want to live in the moment, and so it's like it's like a tug of war, honestly. Nonetheless, I am trying, and we'll see like where this goes. If you're watching this video, consider this a check-in. You guys need to go watch the finals. I am obviously pulling for the Miami Heat. I've spent a considerable amount of time in my life living in Miami. I'm not a big sports girly, but I definitely love watching basketball. If you made it this far, comment like the cool sunglasses emoji. I'll put it here so you know what I'm talking about. I can show you guys my updated nighttime skincare routine. Stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna finish up work. I'm gonna go into D time, and then I'll give you guys that routine. See you when I see you. It's currently 8:54 p.m. I still don't have a proper solution for a tripod, unfortunately, but as promised, I want to give you guys my full skincare routine.
And by now your smile has changed. You don't look at me the same. It's naive of me to think that one day you'll miss my name. Promises you said you'd keep, empty lines between the scenes. Was it wrong for me to trust? I'm still only 17.
Don't you know you make me nervous still? You pull my thoughts apart. Though I've been trying to get you off my mind. Give me time, cause it still burns my lips to say your name out loud, my love.